Hi there, my name is Panyia, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customer to your business. So you're most likely sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read mine, and the answer is, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, Panyia. Come do this for us. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you see that I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve that can help with your business, shoot me an email or a text or a call back and we can definitely chat. Or if by the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan and do it yourself, that works for me as well. So now, let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of yours or my time. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Everything you see me highlighting here, all of these are considered content. And content is what Google is using to understand what it is that you do and the service that you provide in order to drive traffic to your website. When we talk about content, it's not just what's on the surface of your website, but also what's behind it. So if we save this image, we can see that this is what it's saved as. And this is actually something that Google is reading. So from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like you guys have any of the keywords that people are searching onto Google that you guys hide into these images. So this is definitely something I recommend you guys to do, is to include the keywords into your images. So most business owners know that they need content, but what they don't know is that the average length of the #1 result on Google for remodeling companies is about 1,500 to 2,400 words. So for you to show up at the top of Google, you need at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. And right now, when I copy and paste your content into this word counter, we can see that you guys are standing at 252 words. And if we compare that to your competitor, Kitchen Mart, this is one of your top competitor when I type in the keyword kitchen remodeling Sacramento, California. As we can see, they are top on the list. What I did was I also copy and paste their content into the word counter, and as we can see, they have about 1,600 words. And this is definitely beatable. They just put a little bit more effort, and we can definitely do the same, if not more, for your website. The next thing I did was I went to this tool that I use called Ahrefs, and this is a super cool tool to use because we're able to see behind the scene of websites. So from what I'm seeing is that you guys are ranking for 0 keywords, and that's bringing in 0 traffic to your website. And if we compare that to your competitor, we can see that they have 1.1K in keywords, and that's bringing in 1K in traffic. So what we can do is we can look into their keywords, and we can see that they are ranking for their name, as well as these high intent keywords like kitchen remodeling Sacramento, kitchen remodel Sacramento, and these 2 words alone is bringing in a total of 150 and 300 search volume, to which you are missing out on because you do not have these keywords in your website and you are not ranking for them. So something we definitely want to do is to go and look for these high intent keywords and put them into your website so you can drive these traffic to your website. The second thing I want to talk about is citation. So I went to Google and typed in kitchen remodeling Sacramento, California. The first thing we're going to see is the sponsor and ads section. This is basically the section where businesses are paying Google to be up on. However, study does show that ads are only semi-effective and can definitely be a money pit if the ads are effective. And especially with Google now allowing user to block off ads, that can definitely become a hindrance to your business if you are using ads. And then this area is where citation matters. So this area is called the Google Map Pack or the maps, and citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed through various directories such as Yelp, Yellow Book, White Book, and even Facebook have an area where you can submit a citation. So basically, why the citation matters? Well, the more citation you have, the more relative you are to Google, and the more likely Google will push you to the top of the maps for you to be visible to your potential customers. And the maps is actually where 30% of your traffic will come from. So we really want you guys to be up here so you guys can be found for your services. And also having more citation also lets Google know that you are a real established business. Moving down, this is the third and last thing I want to talk about. This area is the organic section. This is where 70% of your traffic will come from, and usually they will click on the top 3. So the top 3 is definitely where we want you guys to be, and to get there, you need authority. And how do you get authority, you may ask? Well, it all comes down to backlink. And backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice, kind of like a vote of confidence. But in Google eyes, this is a passing authority. So the more relative the site, the more valuable the link, because not all links are created equally. So let me give you an example. One of the services you provide is kitchen remodeling. And if you have another website that also provides that service or something similar, linking back to your website, that will be more effective than, let's say, Pizza Hut linking back to you. Because, hey, you don't sell pizza for a living, right? So that will be really irrelevant for your website, and you do not want that. So if we go back to this tool that I use, we can see here that you guys have 12 referring domain, and that is giving you guys a total of 12 backlink. So if we look into your backlinks, we can see that a lot of the links that you have are spam links. And these are the Pizza Hut link you do not want for your website. So something we can definitely do is go and remove these links. And what we can do is we can actually look at your competitors' link. We can see that they have 283 referring domain, and that is giving them 1.4K in backlinks. And we can look at their backlink. And what we can actually do, we can actually take all the links that they have and go after them for your own website. And we're not just going to stop there, of course. We're going to find more relative link for your website and beat out your competitor. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Once again, we went over content, making sure your front page have at least 1,500 words. Citation, you want more than your competitor to beat them and to get pushed to the top of the map. And backlinks, you want more relative site, pointing back to your website to show Google that you are the authoritative. And if you implement these strategies today, you can definitely be #1 across Google. And yeah, you can either go with this information and do them on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 916-382-2906. Once again, my name is Panyia and my number is 916-382-2906. And yeah, or you can email me as well. If not, no worries, but I will love some feedback to see how I did. And yeah, I look forward to hearing back from you, and have a great day.